Hello, everyone, and I've got to say, I was not expecting that, Farouk. You are an absolute legend, my friend. I just don't know how else I can describe you. The microphone is on. I can only say thank you. So, figured I'll give an extra 5 out because I think I got an allowance of, we had an allowance of another 5 for this month. So, you know, you gave 5, I give 5, but mate, you are an absolute legend. Let's see what else has gone on in the chat. We are a bit earlier than I'd planned because we've got a race in 10 minutes. Shadow was first, and Chris Wood with his cake as always. For anyone that has got those gifted membership, guys, you can use the pastel de nata, which is a Portuguese cake. Is it a cake? What tart? What do we call it? And then what else have I missed? I did see something. Storm shift. It literally took me off guard today, mate. I'm literally funny story. I was at Tesco buying some last minute clothes for this event that I'm going to tomorrow. So we are streaming tomorrow morning as well, by the way, guys. 8 a.m. tomorrow. I've got the day off work. I've got an event in the afternoon, so I need to stop streaming about 11 because I need to be at this event at 1 o'clock on the dot, which still blows my mind that I'm going to this event. VIP. It's the Brits, if anyone didn't know. And yeah, buying it, and Storm was there and recognised me, so big up Storm. Took me off guard. Or caught me off guard, but yeah, nice seeing you there, mate. Appreciate the support. Chris with the Farouk legend. He is. Papa Smurf with the cake. Glad one of the hitters were you. Enjoy. You've been trying that for a while, haven't you? How's the Vauxhall Corsa? We're actually in the McLaren today. The 720S GT3. Chris, how is we? Damn pastel de nata. That's not a cake. That's something else. Bro's gonna be streaming while I'm on the way to college. That's actually crazy. Yeah, honestly, tomorrow is potentially going to be a crazy day, but let's get into it because you guys, I want to see this stream may go tits up. It might not work properly. It might completely flop because I don't know how my PC is going to handle, or the potato, should I say? I don't know how the potato is going to handle the stream. But we're going to give it a good shot. I'm actually looking forward to it. I've really started enjoying LMU. I was about to say PMR. Right. We're going to start driving. I have not driven this track. We've got 7 minutes to get used to this, which is going to be absolute challenge. Honestly, it caught me off guard when I saw you. McLaren Vauxhall close enough. Well, pretty much. McLaren Renault sounds better. I drive a Renault. Well, but anyway, you guys can see. Hopefully, tell me if the sound is good, the audio. I've got to remember not to press this button too early. I'm going to try and remember this track. The last time I drove this track was probably F1 23. But yeah, tell me what the quality is like. T1, T4, T9, 10 and T11 mostly. Need to hurry up on Oil Slick. Are you, I don't know if you've said this before, are you the Kyle Manning on the Facebook group? Just out of curiosity. I don't know if it is or not. Sounds a bit quiet. Right, I can up that in a second. This is the corner that's going to be the main thing today is going to be safety rating. That's the plan. I thought it was. Good banter, those comments. This feels so different in the GT3 car. But I'll get a couple of laps in, I think. Might need to change so much. You know what? I'm so lucky that I do have this potato that can run it. Is the picture smooth? Like on my preview, it looks like it's at like 20 FPS. I don't know if it's coming across like you guys, same. Oh no, that's not it. Oh. No worries, Storm. Nice seeing you as well, mate. Oh, maybe that needs to be at 5. So maybe it's just my preview. Okay, that's a tricky one. Wow, this is going to be okay. We might need to up that. Too optimistic. Well, I've got 2 minutes as well. Need to keep an eye on that timer. I'm hoping to have a new PC next tax return. Well, you need a decent tax return because the way PC parts are going at the moment, you probably need a whole new mortgage for it. So we're going to do this race here, which is 20 minutes, I believe, at Bahrain. And then we got another race at, I believe, Sebring. So we're going to be alternating between the 2 races today, I think. Don't think I'll get a lap in. Right, so I'm going to have to go with whatever the default. Well, it's the RAM and, well, GPUs as well, because GPUs have RAM. Thing is, if you're not streaming, you could probably get away with a not so powerful GPU. So I've got a 3060, and it's, if I'm not, I think it's, I'm using quite a lot of the CPU, or the GPU, I mean, because I'm streaming as well, so I've got multiple things on. But I think for me, I would love to have a 5080, but I might have to go for a 5070 Ti, and that's with me having to sell a few bits and bobs that I have lying around. 37 seconds. Right, I'm just gonna do this onto that back straight, and then. Oh, okay, so I need to just be a bit more careful there. Right, we'll just hit menu, escape, quit the main menu, exit. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a toughie one, this, because the off cambers are going to be a bit of a struggle. But we are a full-on rookie. I think, how many races have I done? I've done doesn't sound there. Next race starting now. There we go. Boom. And join the event. So the other day when I first tried to do my first race, I got to this screen, and if you see the loading bit at the bottom, it's currently on 50, almost 50%. It got to 100%, then it went to 0, and I thought my PC had crashed, so I kept restarting and well, rebooting the game. Turns out it goes to 0 sometimes, and then but it's still kind of loading. Off-camber turns are hell in this. They are. I was lucky that last race was at Le Mans, or some people say Le Mans, and it was quite a nice track to bed in. But this is going to be a whole different challenge. We're split 13 or 30. Oh, 13 or 30. That's not good for me, is it? But we've got a lot of trusted drivers. It's only about 3 or 4 rookies. Car setup, we can't do much. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn that to about... Do you know what? I want to see what the car handles like with a full tank. I don't know what... I'll have to do the first race here and work out roughly how much fuel I need. And then... Yeah, work out how many... Start with the full tank, work out how much fuel I got at the end, and then I can work out on the next race based on that. Cheers. Cheers, Farouk. Lemons. But that Manchester United goalkeeper's called Lemons, isn't he? Oh, do you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to try and give myself... no. 10. Do you know what? I'm actually going to do 55. I'm going to do 55 because that's about 14 laps of fuel. 14 times 2 is 28. Right. I think I'm going to do that. I'll do that. We'll just wait for qualifying to start. It's the thing with LMU is there's so much more to think about than I'm used to. Yeah, that's the other thing I noticed. So well, changing it does say balanced or understeer, actually. I probably want to go probably more to the understeer side, don't I? Right, 7 minutes. Also, I need to make sure I wait for that light. Otherwise, I'll get a drive-through penalty. This is something that really caught me off guard. I don't have it recorded, but there we go. Now we can. Yeah. Probably want to do understeer. So what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to need to program my bottom box to have a load of controls. I feel like I haven't, even though I've got more buttons on this wheel, I don't feel like I've got enough. GTI! And if I lock up there, I'm not going to be too disappointed because Fernando Alonso locks up there a lot. How you doing, GTI? I haven't seen the Peugeot livery yet. You mean the hypercar one? I'm guessing it's going to be grey and neon. Right, here we go. Right. Let's see what we can get. I'm not optimistic for getting a really good starting spot, but... I may have seen it. I saw something come up, but GTI, what is that? Oh, you've got to be educated, my friend. It's a pastel de nata, and it's a Portuguese. Some people say it's a cake. Some people say it's not a cake. But it's basically a custard tart. Just getting a bit of the Portuguese vibes into the channel. So, mods, I will allow some Portuguese language in the chat. I'll have to moderate that myself. But we will try and restrict it to only minimal. If you'd seen my last video, or if anyone's seen it yet, I've tried to put a few Portuguese words in the stream. What was it going to be? Yeah, I know you do at GTI. GT to the I. The amount of people I do that to, I'll leave the like. I can never just sit down and watch everyone. I'm a bit of a lurker. Farouk, I don't think it is. That's very controversial. I still think peri peri chicken's above it. 2.4. Oh. We found half a second there. Then I've lost it all. Might get one more lap after this. I'll have a look at chat in a second, guys. Thought it was tomato slide. You hit the so with the custard itself, the custard they use in Portugal is not the same as the custard we have in the UK. Ah! That's just a tricky one. Stuffed it. I still improve? I think we might be starting near the back. I don't think the lap will cut anyway. P21. Ah, well. It'll make for good content, right?
Lap 2:04.98.
Let's escape. What was my lap time? 2 minutes. So 2 times 20 times that's 10 laps. I need about 10 laps of fuel, right? Well, anyway, what have I missed? All right, I'm off to do some housework, then rig time. See you later on. I don't envy you for. Oh, yeah, I've been summoned. For the housework, I've done mine in the dishwasher. But yeah, enjoy the rig time, mate. Thank you for the gifted memberships. You are absolute legend, mate. I'm gonna try and bring back the duel from 2014. Yas Marina, Barcelona, GTI is the legends. We have frozen custard, which tastes better than ice cream to me, but it's more diabetic. Oh, car setup. I'm gonna do that. Do you know what? Start 14 laps. That's more than enough. So I'll do that. Risk it for a biscuit. Hey Dan, how are you doing, mate? Cold custard in cakes or hot custard in pudding? Oh, neither. The Portuguese custard tarts are completely different from custard. I'm not a fan of custard, English custard anyway. Ambrosia. No, don't get that near me. Even though the little one loves it. If everyone crashes, I get a win, to be fair. Okay, are we ready? There we go. Try and not get a penalty here. This is Bahrain International. I'm gonna keep my hit limiter on as much as I can. I don't want to go over that 37 mile an hour. Right, concentrate on the starts. Right, hold the speed. Right, we've only got about 2 or 3 cars behind. Oh.
Green flag, green flag.
I think I'm going to sit back, guys, I think. How about Chunky cooking stream? If only Chunky could cook, eh? I'll tell you a story about me and cooking in a bit. What I don't want is to make contact with anyone. Or track limits. Or spinning, or bollards. This guy's going for it. That's one! I might have to load some settings at some point. Getting a bit of frame drops. Let's go! Like Julia Childs. You just understand the reference to the stream title. All right, here we go. Oh, we have 13 likes already, guys. Mega. Oh. Be careful of shit. Oh, someone's got a drive through already. Nuno.
Lap 2, 20.51.
Don't hit anyone. I hit the pit limiter. Oh! I've got a pit request button there. I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is we're 15th. Oh! What the hell happened there? Someone, the guy that was behind the Merc. Lloyd, how are you doing? Yeah, Chunky is on LMU. Do you know, it's... Considering my settings are not even on max, it's pretty damn... Oh, I got some damage. I think I've got... Is that suspension or brakes? Yeah, LMU is most anticipated sim. Looks so good. Even on this potato rubber PC, it does look better than PMR on console. Someone woke up on the wrong side of bed.
Was a 2, 12.
About time. Hope you're good. Yeah, I'm doing good, mate. I'm enjoying racing. Oh, that suspension, a bummer. We've only been racing for 5 minutes. Is that what it is? Did it look flat? I didn't know you could get flat tires. I thought that was just temperatures. Ah. Clement said sorry for collisions, point out due to over throttle in the corner. I don't think that was for me. That might have been for someone else. Do you think I should pit, guys? Or just see it a bit longer? Pit to repair. Ah, that's a shame. To make sure I don't... Take it a bit easier. Ah, that's annoying.
That time was a 2, 10.85.
So I'm going for a new... Okay, so I'm just changing one tyre. See, I didn't even think that was a thing. Ah, why am I done for fuel? Ah, I didn't need fuel. Ah. Well, not even the graphics, the racing and audio and handling, all of it. It does. It really does look really good. Like the feet, I think for me, the biggest takeaway from this is actually the handling. Not the handling, the force feedback. Oh, we'll just beat him out of pit road. Yes, come on. We even behind the guy that got a drive-through. I didn't need fuel, did I? Oh, is there a force feedback app? Yeah, I don't even know a lot of that stuff. I do so. It feels better than what's going on in the game. Bloody hell. If this actually feels good and that feels better, wow. The throttle response feels sweet. So at least I've got no damage in the car now, right?
That time was a 3:12.26.
Halfway through. The one thing I'm getting used to as well is to be fast, I've got to make sure that I'm actually going slow. Weirdly enough. If I can pull away from Clemens. Need to get used to not going into neutral. Oh, he's going for it. And that's not Clemens. Who is he? Oh, hold on. That's Baggy. Oh, he's P20. So, oh, okay. So he's well behind. He's a lap behind me.
That time was a 2:05.06.
They're doing 203s. And as soon as I finish this race, there's going to be no time for chit chat. I need to go in and register for the next race. Oh no! No! I tried to be too aggressive. Slow is the new fast. I tried to be fast. It's fast. Got more damage. I'm never gonna get out of rookies at this rate. Still 35 seconds to Clemens. I don't think I'll catch the guy, so I really just need to maintain this position. Come on. Oh, that's shocking driving, isn't it? Also, I'm limited to 3 cars. I've got the McLaren, I believe the Aston, or was it the Chevy? It might be the Corvette. And the Merc, I believe. Went purple in the second sector. Stay there. Thank you. Oh, he's gone again. Oh, no. Poor guy. Five minutes to go. So I need to work on lowering some settings as well to get the frames on my thing to stabilize a bit more. Hopefully I can improve my lap times here. See a car up ahead. It's also getting used to not planting my foot down fully. take a little bit more of the curve there than I thought. Alright, starting to understand a little bit more. Right, so someone's in the pits. We might be able to get one more place here. Depends how long he's going to be in there for. The gap is coming down. It's 25 seconds. Oh, let's go. Hey, George. What's the best racing game that has career mode? I'm going to say Gran Turismo. We've got P17. That's another bonus. I think I'm hoping that it will do good for our driving rating, and hopefully, even though we've had that crash, maybe even our safety rating. But that whole GT7 being the best, it is on console. So anyone that is on PC will probably... I don't even know what the best racing game with career mode. Probably have to be... I'm probably going to say the F1 games. For career, anyway. Or Automobilista could be a good shout. I've heard. This damage is killing me. This damage is self-inflicted though. Yes, I will take a hit. Yeah, I know. Even like the other day, I hit a cone or ran over a cone and it penalized me for that. That's not a good thing though, because I need to try and just drive solo. GT4 randomizer. Is that the one you were talking about the other day?
05.51.
Last lap. Like the damage, look how much time it's taken out of me. I feel like I'm driving better, but just... Oh, Formula Legends. Ah, I didn't need to get that there. I kept it clean with the track limits all the way through until that last Couple of corners. We're coming home in the P17, which is not bad, not bad. Look forward to the next one. Let's get the car to the garage. We're going to leave the server and try and get into that next race. That's one of the things that, you know, unless you got that premium app, you have to be quick at getting here into the next race. You can't register for anything upcoming unless you pay for that app thing, the race control app or whatever it is, and register. Right, so the cars I have, I've got the Ford, the McLaren, and the Merc. That's what I've got. Yeah, I don't have the Corvette. I'm gonna go McLaren again. And then we can decide if we try something else after. Or register at least. At least we're registered. What's the results not up yet? I don't think. Event history. Yeah, so these I've only got these 3 races on here so far. So that was my 4th ever race. Oh, they are ready. Let's go profile history. Right, so that I was up 4 places. Event overview. Is it this one? Rank breakdown. That's it. So P17 up 4 positions. So we lost driver rank. Oh, okay. We've got. They probably stayed about the same. Oh. Okay, so I think it's not been too bad. 2 invalid laps. Jamie Hester and an immovable object. That's quite high. That should be the other way around. And to be fair, like that wasn't even my fault. It is what it is, though, isn't it? Back to profile. Right, we're not going to get time to go into a practice server, so we're going to have to go straight into quali. Yeah, it's just really a matter of gradually trying to work that through. Got 50 seconds to go. Yeah, this will be interesting because this next combo is something you could technically do in. No, you haven't got the McLaren, but you could race this track on PMR. Maybe I should have done it in the Ford. Maybe I should have done. But I don't even know what split we're going to be. There's 25 split. I really hope it puts us down a few splits because I feel like on that one, the level of drivers were just up there. And I'm nowhere near that sort of standard. I don't know if anyone watching knows, like, do you guys know if it uses the first 10 rookie races to kind of work out where you're going to be? I think they did that in ACC, or was it? No, I know the F1 games did that. Go back in again, where they use your first 5 races, and then they judge what your level is after that, and put you into like the kind of right lobbies with people of the same skill level. And we are on 17 likes. Thank you very much. What? That's 6 away from the goal, and the little counter is actually working properly. It's actually filling up. Oh, it won't give you an even split until that badge goes. Ah, okay. So I've kind of got to suck it up for the first 10 races. So this is going to be halfway through. So I'm hoping by tomorrow we'll be out of rookies. Hopefully. Oh, okay. So based on your last result, okay. So I guess that's probably not a bad thing because it kind of uses that sort of things that it puts you in high splits and sees how you fare against fast drivers, and then sees how you fare against the slower drivers, and then you're kind of there, basically. So what does this one mean? Okay. Right, so we want to avoid this badge, don't we? We want to try and get this one. Oh, I can't even change any graphic settings. Da, da, da. Can you imagine if James Baldwin appeared in one of these lobbies? That would have been right, let's start driving. Let's get a feel for. Oh, I have to go out this way. I'll go there. And I'm guessing I'll go here. There we go. Interesting that you kind of come out of the garage and then you kind of go into this section. This is going to be a fun track, this. Really hope the graphics hold up for this one. What have I done? Does that go into qualifying? What have I done? I talked about a red light in the last race. Okay, good job it doesn't carry over. I talked about the... and it even says wait at pick exit. Oh, what an umpty. What an idiot I am. So, right. It said, do not drive. Right, the light is green. Right, just look at it. It's green. So if I go past it and it gives me a penalty, I'm going to be very annoyed. I should have taken some fuel out. Oh, well. I can see how these games would be amazing with triples. Right, I'm watching Daniel Morad the other day, and he's saying something about using fourth gear here in iRacing. I don't think I could have done it there. I really need to get a lap on the board, don't I? It was a big whoopsie. But here's the thing, right? Even with these settings, this track looks so much better than PMR. It doesn't look like it's super bright, like the track looks grey. There we go. This section here, it's always tricky. Yeah, I knew it. The back end went. Yeah, my always look blurry to you. My eyes could hurt after 30 minutes. Yeah, the more you look at it. So when I was focusing on races, I wasn't really paying attention. But when you're not racing, it's very noticeable how blurry it is.
Lap 2, 13.12.
Come on, let's get something here. We're already half second up without that sector. Ah, we still improve, but what I love about Sebring is you got the lines on the floor as where the boards would be, so you can kind of always rely on those lines being there. Just take it easy. I don't know what gear to use through there. It feels like third gear is going to slide out. I need to work on that. You lost it on the end of the race. They were very slippery. Okay, so we're 3 seconds up on this lap, almost 4. Third gear, okay. Second onto that straight. P18. Let me see if I can remember that. Third gear is what it is. Right, let's see if I don't spin out here. There we go. Still going to be miles off. And cut the right hand up onto the straight slightly also. Okay. You're off to a meeting. Good luck with that, mate. I'll try and get a decent result in for you. This is the last lap. Oh no, I'm out. I'm out. That's it. I'm out of time. That was a checkered flag. I tried. So I need to work out laps wise. Get less fuel in the car, right? So against 20-minute race. So we're going to do about... So if we get about 12 laps worth of fuel, that's more than plenty, isn't it? I think. Standings. Life timings. What are we? P19. Again, some of these guys are probably really, really quick. I mean, look at their times. So we're what? We're really probably where we're going to be. 10 laps. So do you think I should take some fuel off? Do that. 11.5. Okay. That sounds reasonable. So it's about 50% worth of fuel. We'll do that. Let me see if I can put this heater on for a bit. Seems to have turned off. What's the temperature in here? 18 degrees. Right. We're probably just waiting for the last few, ain't we? But yeah, how is the stream looking there, guys? Is it still?
Drivers, go to the grid for a race start.
Okay, we will do so. Is it still running smooth on your end, or is there any frame drops? Does it look okay? Is there anything I can improve? You have the same daily. Raced it a couple of times this evening. It's a really nice daily, like it's really nice. I think what I like the last week, I could only really do Le Mans because one thing that I need to work on is I'm terrible without ABS. So the GTEs, I don't know how to drive them, and it was at Algarve. I tried it and I just could not. I wasn't gonna put myself in a situation to race online with cars that I didn't know how to brake. So I stick to Le Mans. This week, like there's this combo.
Formation lab has started.
Then we got the one we did earlier at Bahrain, and there's also the papaya one at, I believe, Spa. So it's good to like be able to go from one race to the next, the next, the next, and so on. Yeah, it's just me. I need to dial in settings because, like, I feel like I'm braking too much. I need to work out the sweet spot on, where to do the 100% in the brake force. Right, okay, here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
The people have got drive-throughs already, so this is a good news for us. Focus. Feels 10 times better compared to PMR. Most things in this game feel 10 times better to PMR. Not to say that I'm going to stop playing PMR. Ooh. But this is different. It's next level. Let's go. So the Xbox for deposit on the PC. What did you get out of the PC? Did you get one memory stick? See, I'm one of those. Oh! Oh! I've got PMR on PC and the console. Well, that's because they gave it to me. I didn't know which way to go there. With P12. Wowzers. Yellow flags out. Well, if I just keep it on the track, that's all I need to do, isn't it? As he goes onto that curb. Another yellow flag. Is it going to start raining? Also, I'm going to be looking at a throttle mod for my pedals to stop me hitting the accelerator too quick. I'm hoping it will allow me to get a bit better throttle modulation. Oh, P11.
Time
208.
8.60.
Come on. Fernandez is hustling me here. Keep seeing the yellow flags, but I don't know what it's for. Ah, ah. What lap time was this?
That time
206.
206.30.
More yellow flags. Top 10. Let's go. We really need to get away from Fernandez. Give him some space. There must be something here causing the yellow flag. Just realised I picked up front damage. Whoa. There's a better exit though out of that corner.
6.71.
He hustles me around here. 10 minutes to go. Trying to keep him with enough room. Ten minutes to go, halfway through. On, let's go. One thing it is a workout. Yeah, he's got me. Hey, studio. Let's slap ultimate.
6.61.
Gotta give him the room. He's done it. Fair play. In fact, I'm glad I kept him behind that long. Surprised. Now he's going to pull away. So Marcelek in the Porsche behind now. Maybe if I just try and see if I can follow some of these lines. PMR is Project Motorspaz. I'm not going to say that. Maybe get a PC2 so I can play MS2 and then MU and all the others. I wouldn't use that word, mate, to be fair.
Lap 206.23.
My best lap, that. Oh, the tyres are squealing. They're crying for help. Masolek is coming. Does anyone know if dirty air is a thing in this? He's coming. He's coming. Come on. That's better. There we go. Causing mental health stress, so I have to take breaks. But you know, sometimes just stepping away from certain things, it's always a good thing. Come on, get in the hang of it. Alexandrov is not pulling away as much as I thought he would. Come on. A little bit more, not from that far away. I see what you mean there. Take a little bit more out of that corner. I think as you did mention the mental health word, guys, if anyone is struggling mentally or whatever, just need to take a break from things or someone to talk to, if you're in the UK, do check out Andy's Man Club. An amazing place that I go to every Monday night. And it does help.
Time 205.77.
We'll try and focus, guys, on this Marsalek is coming at me again. 2 minutes to go. Ah, come on, Chunky. Breaking too late. Ah, is he making mistakes as well? I think so. Come on. Excited for AMS2. I love F1 cars and some of the other classics in PMR. Has none, so I guess it's more for me. You should also try Assetto Corsa, the original. It's actually quite cheap to get. You get some old school F1 cars. Ferraris, namely. But you can also got the old school Monza in there as well. Is anyone going to run out of fuel?
205.61.
I think so far, whatever happens now, this has been one hell of a drive. One hell of a drive. Come on. Chamberlain is struggling with fuel. Come on. Come on, baby, light my fire. Oh, nearly lost it. It might be the last lap, I think. He's here. Marsalek is here. Hug this corner, Chunky. Oh, he's made a mistake as well. Woo! What a drive! What a drive! Not great, but at least we finished. Okay, cool down lap. Into the pits at the end of the lap, please. Woo! What a drive, guys. That was pretty decent. Boom. Gonna leave the server. That was pretty good. I must say, as I got towards the end of the race, I felt the car getting better and better. Also, tell me, guys, what car should I use next? Shall I stick with the Macca or shall I try the Merc or the Ford? You have the disc. It's old, but on console, so maybe when my PC gets here, I'll try it out again. AMS2 is newer and looks mint. Also, I'm familiar with the physics, having modified P-Cars too. Yeah, that's the thing with Automobilista. It's what's putting me off is the physics of. I hear people comparing PMR to AMS. I don't know, like, cause since I've tried this, and I really do love. Just go in here and check this as well. Right, papaya rules. Have I just missed it? Oh, I just missed it. Right, we're gonna have to do papaya rules, guys. So we have to go with McLaren. at Spa-Francorchamps. And that's in 3 minutes. So at least it'll be 3 different races. Then the other one 22 minutes. So we should then be back to Bahrain. Back to Bahrain after Papaya rules. Okay, we'll do that. Oh, the Merc feels like ass. Right, okay. So should we think I should try the Ford or just stick with the Mac? Oh no, I have to go with the McLaren, don't I? I have to go McLaren on this one. Okay. What do you think people people might use that a bit more? What else have we got? We'll use the number 59. Register. Also, let's have a look at our results. Our profile. Safety. It looks like I might have improved safety there. Event history. Oh, that was a good rate. Oh, that was mega. It's because it's basically a mod of their previous game, Project Cars 2. Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense then. That does make a lot of sense. Right, so we finished in P11. Rank breakdown. Ah. Right, I'll have a look at that in a second, mate, actually, when we get on track. Let's have a look what we did. So the B3 lobby, you're expected to finish 5th. I was expected to finish 5th. Jesus, that's ambitious. Finished 11th for 23. That was ambitious, that. Wow. Okay. But that was good. That was good. That was good. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to keep doing. Just keep doing that. And that one, I couldn't even avoid that. That's the one I'm like, I mean, how could I avoid that contact? But anyway, next race. So when it comes to fixed races, mess with the diff settings, but generally half the top option, round it up, keep the middle on the same, and max the bottom one. Right, okay, I'll have a look at that in a second. You learned it from YouTube. If you learned it from YouTube, it must be right. People expect the same type of excellence as the team behind AMS2 are significantly smaller and less experienced in the game engine they use. MS they got from Ian Bell when they steal calls. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. The thing is, right, knowing what LMU is doing, like, why do people not be like, actually, we can take something that already exists and make it better, right? Like LMU, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, took what is effectively R Factor 2 and made LMU, right? For me, that's like a no-brainer. Take something that works, and then go into that. Like, no hezzy. They've taken Assetto Corsa and they've improved on Assetto Corsa. Like someone could literally go and get the original Assetto Corsa, mod it to a point where, with all the mods actually we have, Assetto Corsa actually looks better in some respects to it than a lot of modern games. Well, it put me into 201s on Sebring, so okay, that must be doing something then. I'm on 205s, so I guess people look at PCARS 2 and AMS 2 and they go, "Oh, beautiful masterwork," and then they want to go on there, and then they go, "What on earth is this kind of?" So why they're so pissed? Skillet! How you doing, my friend? The LMU legend telling me he's seen it clipped. I need to get some proper set. I haven't played around with settings, to be honest. I've kind of just gone with what's out the box. You want them to fix the camera to cockpit. Ray 2 pence. I'm with you. I'm one of the things, right? What's keeping me away from things like Gran Turismo at the moment is that I can't adjust certain things in right setup. Right, so it's, let me go back to this. So on GT7 you can't change the view internally or stop the shaking. Mess with the diff. Where is the diff? Where's the diff for diff for diff? Diff 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 diff. Where's the diff? Where's the diff? Where's it diff? Diff diff. What? Am I going blind? Basic. Where's diff? Am I going dark? Am I going blind? That's tires. That's aero. Oh, you got virtual energy. You mean brake biased? Or do you mean this? Bar setup basic. Where's diff? Traction control settings. Okay. Right. I thought I was going crazy. We're generally half the top option. And that, like that. Is that what you mean? Right, and TC cut. Right, let's see what this does. So we get, at least let's try and get qualified. Well, you said it, Lloyd. You said it. Skella, how are you finding LMU? LMU? Yeah, Shadow, you can change it in GT7, but what they need to change, or want to be able to change, is the lock horizon. So in GT7, the car feels like it's moving on the screen, whereas here, the right, it's just a bit. I don't know how if I can explain it. Oh, that does feel a bit. Reduce the TC on board. So I can do that here. Right. Oh, no. That's too much. That's too much for me. Mate is the best. I have started being addicted to it. It's the wobbling bit and puts. Yeah, but the thing with the wobbling is I want to turn it off completely. And GT7 doesn't allow you to, which is why I play with the bumper cam. Unless you go into VR, that's a whole different conversation. Right, so what do you think? What settings should I use? So when I do a lap, I'm just going to stick something on the board. Before we start the race, tell me what to put in those settings. Where's the house gone? When you went from GT7 to this, you saw a whole new world. It's a whole new world. It's a whole new world for all to see. Ah! Do I need to... Right. Do I need to change this? So what did you say? Where on board? I'm gonna put that at 5. This goes to 11, so I'm gonna put that at about 6. But I'm just gonna go with that for now. I think see if I can actually just let's get lap. Let's try and get 1 lap in. I think I have enough time for 1. It's a whole new barrier for me to see. Whoa! It's a barrier. Whoa! Going to the barrier. Oh, oh, oh. We can make it, I swear. Whoa! Just keep it at the barrier. Do you mean, when you say half the on board, do you mean half a 6 or half 11? Fourth gear there. So let me see if that helps. See, I can move. See, that's what I mean. Like, you can, so many things that you can change. Oh, so 3, so half a 6. I was like, it isn't a half. It's half a 12. Right, 8, 6, 11. Right, we'll do. But let me just try and get the checkered flag in time. Oh, it's a whole different handling experience here. Eight, 6, 11. So 8, 6, 11. Alright. Remind me after the qualifying. No! No! What is it with me? I have damage. I think it's broken, Jeff. Jeff, I think it broke. I broke. Está fudido. It's broke. Car setup. So 8, 6, 11. Right, that, yeah? The IndyCar Grand Prix of Arlington is in 2 weeks and I'm buzzing. They built a street track into the streets. It's good. Is IndyCar starting already? Wow. I've been keeping up a little bit of a tab this year. Mick Schumacher's in it. I always tend to watch a lot of Indy. You never get around to watching it live though. Wing gone, don't start the lap. Must be the damage. We are checking. When I get a new GPU, I'm gonna get a load of effects that I can get for like PC games, right? I can use them on PlayStation stuff, but I'm gonna try and avoid them on the PC. And I'm gonna say, we are checking. We are checking. We are checking. Just an incident. Sorry, wrong team. World champions, baby. World champions. BB9. What do you mean BB9? You mean brake bias? Yep. ABS 9. Oh, okay. Oh, ABS 9. Okay. So we're going for a lot of understeer then. This is interesting. It's like whole complete. So like with GT7, you kind of go for oversteer, don't you? Whereas with this, you're probably looking for more understeer. And in GT7, you also turn off traction control, and we're here, we're upping it. Interesting. Interesting, like, for a simcader to come to a real sim racing game.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Anyway, before we start, guys, if anyone is new here and you haven't subscribed, hit that button. Down there, somewhere. And hit the like. We're 2 away, 2 away. Right. Let's go for the World Champion World Cup. You're in the rear. I always get confused about rear engines, and the rear engine, that gives you oversteer, right? Because the weight's at the back. And the front engine gives you understeer because the weight's at the front, right? Is that what it is? Is that the logic? Some of the names in this. Look at the guy in P14. Oh.
Formation lab has started.
Oh, do not go past the red light. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Oh, I could have. Oh. Ocho set 8 renter. Is that printer? Is that printer? I do have square ones. Oh. Oh God. What a rookie. What a noob. Ah. I guess I've got to wait to hear them as well, don't I? Yeah, studio. I don't know about that again. Let's try and keep it a little bit more. Guess I wasn't the only one. Light goes green. Yeah, I mean, I've already got people with drive-throughs. Green, green, green. If it works. Yep, 2 with DT. That's already a bonus. Oh, someone's had a bit of an issue. D18. Did that say it was my issue or their issue? Wow, 17th. You know what? This does actually feel better. Someone else's bit of the dust. Kimmy, we have been given a drive-through penalty. Kimmy, for what? For what do we even given a drive-through penalty? Oh, number one. That pit lane start might actually come to our rescue here. Let's go!
Lap 2, 43.93.
This will be interesting at Bahrain. Stable set up, but stay off the curbs. Yeah, will this work at Bahrain as well? And at Sebring. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it is for them. It seems like they're on ice. I know you guys say keep up the curves, but I feel like I'm happy to abuse those ones. So I'm getting like little frame drops here. I'm having to be a bit extra careful. Feels like it's dropping to about 60-ish. There we go. Vamos! Dale! I'll use the same one and then you dial it in. No, it basically just means everyone drives with the same setup. So you can't change any of the settings. You have to use what the standard is for that car. But this race here, oh, ay. This one is McLaren only.
85.
I don't think we made contact there. Up to P12. He gone. Yeah, I like BOP races. It's one thing I've been banging on at the pit guys at PMR to like do fixed setup races. It'll make a massive difference. Right, we've got gap. It's time to gap behind. So once I get this guy, let's go. You guys are lifesavers here. Yellow flags. Oh, oh, that was a big start of that. The potato is struggling. Need to have a look at what settings I can lower. Like graphically, like if I take down some shadows, some details, find what caused the biggest impact. But to me, it's very. I don't know if it's noticeable to you guys as well, but it's very noticeable to me.
7.07.
Oh! Woo! Let's go! B10, top 10! Top 10! Around the outside! Oh, that's a lap car. I was getting excited. I thought that was for position. Let's go! 6.7. 11 minutes to go. Someone is still over there. Marshals, get him out. Turn shadows off. Would the cars look really weird? They tried that in race room and they just looked really, really odd. Oh, only 3.8 for the next car. Come on. I'll read the other settings in a bit. Someone else is in the pits. Let's go. Oh, P9!
Time 2:26.48.
This is actually turned into a really good drive. Texture filters, anti-tropic to 4. On the 9070, what's that compared to a 3060? That's the other brand, isn't it? The main thing is, so if I weren't streaming, it probably would look a lot smoother. Yeah, my CPU right now probably costs about $300-400. And I've got DDR4, not DDR5 on my memory. Let's go, P8! They're dropping like flies! 4.8 to Torres. Torres! Oh, come on. Beliuk! Where are you? Oh, he's a laps down.
25.
Give him a flash. Don't even know what that last lap 25.3. 24 is good, you say? Yeah, the AI nonsense, like, to be fair, I use AI all the time, so I'm not going to complain about that because I'm part of the problem. What is he doing? You're a lap down, mate. Whew. Come on, let's go get him. Consistency is definitely key. You got everything maxed out graphically, but PC is brand new. Yeah. See, I've been looking at 5070 Ti. They're about £800. I think that's the saving pot. Either that, or it's gonna have to be a new PC, which I don't really want to do. I still have to factor in another graphics card. Yeah, he put up his race for nothing. I said it in my last video, like, you gotta just see your own pace and do what's best for your own race. Like, if the other person's quicker, just let the other person by. Or in this case, if you're being lapped, just move out of the way. When we get Doresh.
Time 2:20.
Oh, about 7/10 a lap quicker. And that's with the that other guy holding us back. That wasn't a good start. Oh, so you got the same as the 5070, okay. So you're quite a bit ahead of where I'm at. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just upgrade the GPU and then eventually they will come down. But I think the GPU is the main thing for me. I'm not fussed about getting like 160, 180 FPS. Like, as long as I get 100 to 120, I think I'll be pretty happy. And the game looking decent. Because if I was even to use overlays, it would have some sort of aneurysm. Yeah, mate, honestly, you're on 4K 165. See, for me, there's no point running anything more than 4040 because my monitors are 1440. Come on, 2.7. Yeah, the friend. That's what I did. A friend of mine built my PC. If it weren't for him, I mean, I would have paid at least probably double what I paid. Oh no! I didn't even know where I was on track. Ah, that's so annoying, guys.
Lap 2,
Ah.
9.05.
Oh, 30 seconds I lost. I'll read that in a second, guys. A minute to go. Might have another lap after this to do. Do I have enough fuel? I think I do. Ah. Come on. This could make a good video, this race.
25.79.
Oh. I will read that the end. I will have to go through so much messages I've missed. I tried to focus on this. I just can't keep up with chat when I'm on LMU. Come on! The 12 seconds, I would have had Torres. I think I would have had Torres. We would have been a P7 there. Could have maybe fought for P6. Seeing how much Pugliese is falling back. La 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 la. No mistakes now, Chunky. No mistakes. Just need to control my eagerness on the throttle, but that's not bad. That is not bad. We will take a P8. Back to the pits to celebrate. Guys, that is incredible. And it's down to you guys telling me about that setup. What number was it? It was 8611. Wow, that is 8611. That is incredible. All right, we're going to go for one more. Uno más. Can we get there? And register. 2 minutes 21. It's Bahrain. Should we try? I'll try the McLaren again because I want to try that setup. The number 59 and register. Right, then I need to go back now. I'm going to turn some of the settings down and I'll catch up with chat as well, guys. Having to go back all these menus. Like this animation is nice, but it gets annoying after a while. Wish you could turn it off. Just go back. Graphics. Let's have a look. What can I change? Right, circuit details, texture, player details, texture, and shadow. I'm gonna put shadows to low. Raindrops, environment reflections. Don't really need to watch that. Opponent detail. And that into medium. That into medium. Still gonna keep the circuit detail on high. But we'll see what that does. We'll see what that does. Right, we've got a minute to go. What did I miss? Yeah, I've lowered those. I didn't see. I saw you saw the medium. Yeah, so I've changed a few of them to medium. Hopefully that will give me just that little bit of boost. Oh, you got OLEDs for Christmas. That explains that. I've heard a lot of good things about it. My laptop is OLED, and I see what you mean about like the quality and all that. I think it's 8 actually. I don't remember, but it has the ability for a lot. I should have stick piled the RAM last year. I mean, honestly, if I knew about that, I would have done that last year. I've actually got some DDR3s in my laptop that in my old MacBook that doesn't work. I'm thinking of just taking it out and selling. We've got the same mic, the Fifine or the Fifine. It's a really good mic. I need to dial in some of the settings, but when you're speaking really close, it's really nice. It's just this cabin is very echoey. So I've had to put some noise reduction, which makes it sound a bit weird. But see if I can go in. To join event. Bahrain. Yeah, being new to PC, doing the head on all these GPUs and CPUs. That's one thing I did with my CPU is my motherboard. I did tell my mate to say it had to be the certain one because I know from the 12th gen i5s or Intels, you can then use the same motherboard for like 13, 14. So it gives me that upgradability if I do want to do it. Yeah, it's always good to have someone who knows what they're talking about. Yeah, they just together. They just want to make it look pretty. I don't just. I'm not. It is what it is, isn't it? At the end of the day, wish you could just turn them off, but they're there. Just have to get used to it. Right. So car setup. 8. Was it 8? 11. The 8611, guys. 8611. ABS to 9. Put the fuel to 5.8 laps. Right, so I just need to remember to put fuel in at the end. But have we got any one more like in there, guys? Just to get that to 23. Fill up that blue bar. Right, 36 seconds left of practice. It'll be interesting to see how this car now feels at Bahrain. It might be my last race for tonight. I need to get my outfit ready for tomorrow. For the event I'm going to. Which I'm actually looking really forward to. Because I'm going to be in here from 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. 8 o'clock in the morning. And I still need to do a thumbnail and prepare and load the stream up. So we'll make this the last race. And then get cracking. 8, 6, 11. It's a Google. I just looked at the boxes that I was given. I was given a load of boxes of everything that came in there. I was like, oh, that's what that is. I did know though that I wanted a 3060 at the time. But hopefully this will be a lot smoother. I can tell the difference graphically already. And we are at 23, guys. Thank you very much. Guess the real test will be once we get the cars out on track. I'm going to push hard on this, guys. So I'm going to try and get a race nearer the front. Not there, though. That corner is so tricky. Do you know how far you must do? Or are you just missing it in... See, it depends on where you go, because I think it goes... Oh, you got to do... Oh! I thought everyone had this one. I thought there was 3, because there's an app that tells you what the races are. I think it's called... It's a website, actually, called LMU Schedule, I think. But it goes... Spa, Bahrain. It depends on the sequence you do. So if you start with Bahrain, you might not get to see Spa. I could be wrong. Probably am. Ah. That's very odd. I think we might get one more lap after this. Come on. Where's this going to put us?
That time was a 204.35.
P6. P9. To find half a second, really. Come on. Blimey. You've got a hell of a beast there. That is... So, like, this game must look like beautiful to you, right? Yeah, I can do, yeah. What shall I change it to? I'll get one more lap in.
That time was a 203.55.
Blimey, max sets for everything. I can only dream of that. Tried to be clever there. Yeah, I got 8611. Just change it slightly on the wheel. I brought it to 7 and 8. Nah. That's it. Can't improve. Yeah, can't improve. There we go. Seiko! How are you, my friend? Split 14 to 21. Some of these guys are just fast. I'm hoping that tomorrow or at the weekend we'll be out of rookies and
Teams
then
and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
hold on. 10. 11.5 we said last time, wasn't it? Give or take. I'm also going to put new tyres on. Not new wets. Right, new tyres. Got 8, 6, 11, 9 on ABS. Been a good offer. See, can I, because I've got an Nvidia card, an RTX, can I change to whatever that brand is? Can I flip and flop? Or is that only with like the Ryzen's, and then if you're Intel, you have to use the Nvidia? What's 8675309?
Lab has started.
203 isn't bad. I thought it was terrible. Eight, 611's a lot. What do you recommend, Sean? Are these other numpties telling me the wrong thing? Right, I think that's as close as I'm going to get. Right, ready?
Green flag, green flag.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys! Don't want to make any contact with anyone. Oh, you're on board. Someone's already got a drive for ahead. I'll read some of that in a second, guys. You're on board. Yeah, those hypercars are no joke. They're not like BMR.
Time 2:15.03.
Ah. Come on. We'll lower that down slightly then, guys. Come on. Yeah, because you have to have the gold for an MP2, is it? Sorry, silver, and gold for hypers. Oh! Whoa! Where did he come from? This is actually insane. How have I avoided all these contacts? Ah, come on. Duffman! How are you doing, buddy?
That time was a 206.13.
Well, what are you thinking of seeing me on LMU? Once upon a time, we were league racing together on GT7. Now we're both here on LMU. How times have changed, eh? I'm missing so much chat, guys. Apologies. How have we got to P7? Is that the G? Yeah, it is the GT Omega XLRS, the old version. They got a new, nicer one now. Are you thinking of getting the GT Omega seat? The XLRS is good if you've got chunky hips like me. Oh, that was a dive bomb. I don't know how I made that stick. P6. Let's go. What's that lap time? 2:03.
3.82.
You got the same seat. Great for us large gentlemen. Duffman says it's about time we grow up. You know the good old league racing team. We might as well just all hook up on LMU. Our resident alien boosted's also on LMU. The 6.5, 275. Yeah. You just kept the playseat seat when they upgraded my rig. You know, the aluminium profile rigs. Oh, someone's... Oh, that's P17. Makes such a massive difference. Oh! Why are you slowing down there, sir? He's caused chaos behind. Are they not still doing the US? I thought they opened the shop back up. I can ask the question.
Lap 2, 0, 4.8.
Studio, you're saying you're only 5'11"? I'm 5'8". What are you calling me? Short and wide? Come on. The Prime Light is good. It's very similar to the hybrid. I've got the hybrid. Which is very similar to the Light. But I can adjust pedal positions and seat positions. Like, I mean, in terms of tilt, height, angle. Just not in Canada. I'll mention to them and say, oi, open up Canada. I'm a massive GT Omega fanboy. If you can't tell. Nothing wrong with a computer chair with the wheels removed. We all started there. I remember 2 years ago I was in that situation. I had a computer chair with wheels on just a wheel stand. I think it's a matter of trying to hold on P6 here. 5.1 is too much to catch. The trip to America, but studio. I mean, let's try. That's the third time. If we just try and keep stuff like that away. Georgia sold the GTMA stuff years ago. He is a big boy like me. Johnny's not a big boy anymore, you know. When I met him in October, he wasn't. He's actually looked quite slender. It looked really good. He did sign my phone case as well. See, I just use weightlifting gloves for sim racing because they're £8. Do you know what? These are so good. They're really comfortable, so thin, and they look good. I might ask GT Omega if they could send me a pair for a giveaway. What point do we actually catch an MW? I'll tell you what, guys. If you're all on the Discord, I might create a channel for you guys to put your first ever sim rigs, and I could do a video roasting them. How's that sound? Because my first sim rig was, I mean, was it a rig? I don't even know if it would call it a rig. I had the Logitech, the G29. Is it 29 or the 20? Yeah, 29. And my seat was the floor. And I had it on an IKEA Lax coffee table, the £5 one. I sat on the floor under that table in like a Formula seat, leaned up against the sofa. Size large, please, for the GT Omega gloves. Need to find a pic of it. Starting on an iron board.
4.89.
Like, it's just when you have a proper rig like this, it's so like you laugh about your first thing, but like when you doing those things like the iron board or the floor with a coffee table, you actually think you've got quite a nice little setup, and then you really look back and you're like, oh. Ah, no. I'm messing it up. Ooh. But guys, if you are watching and you haven't subscribed yet, do hit that button. It gets us one step closer to 6,500 subscribers. It might also help me not going wide. And do hit the like button. See if we get to 30. I've really started struggling here. Oh, he spun! Did he make contact? I don't think he did. Maybe he spun. Oh no, bonsoir! There's a couple of things I already do have in my possession for a giveaway, guys. One is a GT Omega wallet, which is, it's like the Ridge wallets, but a GT Omega one. I got one of those to give away. And I've got a track of Silverstone from All Mapped Out, who you'll see coming up on there shortly. And I need to get a couple other things that I want to do for a giveaway. But yeah, I'll see what they say about our gloves. Tires are hot. Front tires, okay. You seem to have enough throttle control to lower the TC on the McLaren. Okay. We'll go one click. Don't want to give away this result. That's the only thing. The graphics are not too bad now, I think. Everything seems to have stabled down a bit. I might just lower a few more things. Curb's got him. I would go to 6, 6, 7 to start, based on what you're seeing. Okay, good stuff. Well, that's positive. Look, it seems like I'm doing something good. I still need to work on that. What am I running? So I've got an i5 12400F CPU, a 3060, the 2-fanned one, because I've got a smaller case. A 1 terabyte SSD, 32 gigabytes of DDR4. I think that's all that really of importance, isn't it? They're stuttering again. I mean, if you tell me the tips for high FPS, that would be amazing. I think it's not even the high FPS. It's really just consistent FPS. So I've set it to limit at 120. So I think if I can just get like a consistent, no, just a standard 3060 for now. I'm hoping to upgrade to 5070 Ti when the funds allow. But only about 30 seconds off the lead, you know. 29.2 seconds off the lead in the race. Not bad. Let's go. That's pretty good. Another top 10. No incidents, I think. That might help our safety. We're gonna let's have a look. TC works in blocks of 3, 0 to 2, 3 to 5, and so on, so on. I'll give you more TC than 3. Okay. I'll have to look. That's 667. 30. Did they do a twin? I believe they do a twin fan. Yeah. I think it's the Ventus brand. Cheers, Lloyd. Top 6. P Chunky. I'm really yeah, I'm really getting to grips with it. I'm really like one of the hardest things for me, right, is streaming and concentrating. That's the one thing I really need to work on, because when I'm like, or just on my own, so 6 races, I've had 1 podium, you know, but I think we're getting some really high splits. I want to see what this comes up to shortly. It's just getting my concentration, and actually that's something I'm working on. You know, it's part and parcel of streaming the race on YouTube. I've got to learn how to do that. But when I'm sitting here just on my own, like I was at the weekend, I zone out. Only 2 seconds off the leader's pace. Yeah, and that's the other thing that's really killing my FPS, is that I've got OBS running. So I've got the game running. Also, tell me, guys, I've run it in. I think I'm running it in full screen mode. Let's have a look at. Yeah, I think I'm running it in full screen mode in the graphics. Is it better to run it as windowless? As yeah, is it better to run it as borderless or windowed? Does that make a difference? Do you know? I think it's comes. I've been doing it for what, about 3 years, 4 years maybe. Amount of cars rendered. Okay. Bronze 1. Has that gone up? Look at that. Up 6 places. Let's look at this. We've done well today. I think we've done good. 4 races. We've gone up 4, up 8, up 9, up 6. I think we've done well. We've had a bit of a hit on the DR in these 3. But we're getting the SR up. let's look at the rank breakdown. Yeah, I think I want to try and buy as well. Like, I might get the pack with the BMW. Like, that's gone up. Yeah. Qualifying. Right. Okay. Impact. Invalid lapse in quali. That's the only thing. The only thing. That's weird. So even in qualify, if you get an invalid lap, that's mad. That's how in like. I know it makes it difficult, but that really makes you have to think about everything about your racing. Right, so the field strength B3. I think that's always kind of going to be very similar. I was expected to finish 13th. I finished 6th. Right, so you lost to one driver with a lower rank. You qualified 12th for 23. You beat 4 drivers with a higher driver rank. Okay. Save quality is to cheat for... So basically in quality, if I just run around slow laps or decent laps but keep it within track limits. See this guy. So this race we had silver drivers. Okay, so this is where it's so this is probably being rookies, isn't it? Yeah. These guys are like still rookies, but yeah, they're good drivers. So I was never gonna get P1, P2. So they're 201s. So I was a 2038. So really, I wasn't even anywhere near as quick as any of these guys. I mean, there's guys here quicker than me at the back. Right, so clean laps is key. So how many races have we done? We've done 6 races in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 races. So tomorrow morning, we should get out of rookies. Tomorrow morning. Was that platinum? Was that a platinum driver? Is that what that is? SRP1 was still a rookie. So they're aliens, basically, is what you guys are saying. That is mental. Delta Kilo. I wonder if that's someone like... That probably could be like someone on a Smurf account. 2018. Like, there's 4 tenths quicker than the guy in P3. So we were only 29 seconds off them. So, and to be fair, considering I had a bad start, we had to avoid a lot of P7. P1 badge, platinum. So that's a safe driver. That's probably someone who's probably just trying to avoid every single incident, isn't it? Also, while we're here, guys, as well, one thing I did, I don't know if people are interested. I've created this. Yeah, if anyone wants to be part of the chunky team, you know, I don't know how you join up. I don't know how you do it. You know, just me myself. You know, we can do something like that for a bit of fun. And I'm guessing we can see how everyone gets on. I don't know. I don't even know. But yeah. Pit lane starts. That's what we did at Spa, isn't it? The 7 races, 1 win, 1 top 5. But in the we've been getting a lot of top 10s, haven't we? So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy. But yeah. What have I missed? P7, P1. Yeah, SR goes bronze, gold, platinum. So there's no silver in the SR. I will attempt to find it tomorrow. If you get Race Control Pro, you can add custom liveries for your team. Yeah, I've been looking at Race Control. Because with that, you get the DLCs as well, don't you? I think it works out of £80 a year. So it's just in my head, I need to justify that first. You know, I need to get the settings lower as well. Like get everything running smoother for me to then be able to kind of justify spending that sort of money on Race Room Pro or Race Control Pro. Yeah, so Pro Plus gets you the DLC. That's the one that's £80 a year. I think it's £14 a month or £80 a year, which is not a bad deal. Which works out less than £10 a month. Effectively, what you pay for PlayStation Plus. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. If anyone is watching and you haven't subscribed yet, guys, do go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I am trying to get to 6,500 subscribers, and we're 17 away from 6,500. I am trying to alternate a lot more games. So, you know, today we're doing LMU. We probably might do a lot more of LMU. I really like it. We'll do the occasional like TCR races on AC if they're decent combos on LFM. I might try LMU on LFM. Bit of a mouthful. And we've got Race Room as well. Still do PMR. I might leave that to when they got updates to do the odd stream. Like I could do a lot more PMR. We'll go into the mission. I could do a lot more in PMR stuff. You know, I get high view numbers, but I'm not about getting the high viewer numbers just for the sake of it. I want to enjoy what I'm doing, so we'll do that when we get the updates. We'll keep having a look and see if they ever get to this sort of level, which if they can, to be fair, they should be able to. Would be good. Set display cast to 12. Right, let's have a look. MSAA is at ×4 and FSAA is turned off. Let's have a look at the others. Do that because I want to be doing this tomorrow morning. I don't want to have to play around. Did anyone say about the full screen or borderless or windowed? The MSAA is at 4. Turn off FSA. You mean turn off FXAA? I'm guessing that's what you mean. Shadows low. 12 cars. Where is visible vehicles 12? What is texture streaming? I said and leave it as full screen. Turn off texture streaming. Cool. We'll see how that plays out tomorrow. Right. Keep changes. Yeah. So my refresh rate, I've set it to 120. I wish they had 100. The next one's 85. I am tempted to maybe go down to 1080. That's just a bit of a last resort, really, on this monitor. But yeah, gonna leave it there, guys. Oh, you can't even see. I've been doing it on this screen, guys. Well, mine was at 20, so I had this at 20. I'll put it down to 14 to see how it goes. I get broadcast. Actually, we'll probably want to keep that at 20 because I won't be streaming with broadcast. I've turned off TV displays. This is just all FOV stuff, so I don't think that makes an impact. But I've tried to keep. I might see if I can lower these if it's still circuit detail. I'll put that to medium. Well, I'm going to save it as that. That there's nothing on high then. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, like I said, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I will see you guys at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. and do some more races and hopefully get out of rookies. But in the meantime, look after yourselves. Have a good evening and see you in the morning. Peace out.